ring ting, ring ting. Happy birthday to the great A, great A, great A of the great gates. Make way and set the record straight. I'm a great A, great A of the great gates. Coconuts and grapes on my plate, plate. Happy birthday to the great A, great A. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh, 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 great, great, ooh, ooh, ooh. Golden flame, I'm the golden flame. Goku, I'm quick, silver, Ryu. I'm a diamond, the higher, fire, a great ape. Ooh. Everybody feel it. I think my vibration speaks for itself. Hope you're rising and shining at home. Trying to figure out which live I want to give first, which codes of consciousness, which codes of the great light do I want to share from within my temple first. I think I'm going to go ahead and do troll accounts. I want to talk about emptiness and, disciplining yourself, but I'm going to save that live for later. Right now, what we're going to talk about is troll accounts, their purpose, and the people behind those. Let's talk about that. Yes, chanting is wild. Don't tell them that. It's willed. They don't have any will. That's why they don't chant it. They don't understand it. Non-willed beings. All of nature chants. So anybody that says something against chanting doesn't understand life, because the birds are chanting, the bees are chanting, the monkeys are chanting, the lions chant. Everything chants in life except the human being, so we understand why you don't understand. Keep being lost being. Today is not a day of games. We're not here to play today. This is serious Goku. Serious mode. The fire has been stirred from within. Birthday was yesterday. Kundalini is rising. I'm feeling great. And we don't have much time for the ignorant path. Troll accounts. That's what we're doing. So hold tight. Let me post a topic. Troll accounts. For those who want to share light, share love, and continue to garden my reality so that I can shine light to you. I'm sharing my PayPal as well, and that's why I share that. I'm going to let people know a lot of things upcoming. We have a lot of lives coming soon, a lot of codes coming soon, because Goku is on all liquids and grapes. So when I'm this empty, I ain't got nothing but codes to give. So here we go. So for as long as I can, it's that season, it's that time. It's time for the extreme focus. I've been playing around long enough and being slow on the transmission, taking my time, tick-tock turning, that's what the sun does. And now it's time for things to speed up. And that's what time it is. And since I'm disciplined and I obey my master, the golden brown sun, the silver white platinum moon, the most high, love and light of life, the breath of life, my trainer, my master, since I obey that breath, that is what I will do. Troll accounts. Oh, okay, somebody said, you're not saying this bullshit you're doing. Okay, I'm reading. Go inside. Dumbass, you're singing about grapes. Let me bring chanting down for you. Born and bred from life. No, fool. It's not born and bred from anywhere, because the words don't have a beginning and don't have an ending. You immortal being. Words don't have a beginning and ending. Sound does not begin and end, so you are already incorrect. Get the hell off my page, ignorant one. Ignorant one? You are already incorrect. I'm mortal being. Stay mortal. Stay lost in your reality. Troll accounts. The purpose of troll accounts, the negative and positive. is what I want to give. First, I want to say that any spiritual leader who considers themselves restoring, healing, transforming humanity to raise their spirits, to raise the mental vibration, the emotional vibration, the physical vibration, and the spiritual frequency of the body should not have troll accounts, or they have already identified themselves as a false spiritual leader. You see? The purpose of a troll account is to expose frauds, false prophets, to expose to the people who are being scammed, who don't know they're being scammed, those ones that don't have enough awareness to be aware when they're being conned and scammed and being misled into a burning house. This is the purpose of a troll account in the positive. And the negative is for somebody to spy, hide in somebody's inbox. Spiritual leaders don't want nobody to know who they truly are. So they create a troll account, hop on people's pages and say things that they wouldn't say in their normal name. You see? These are people who wear the mask, clowns, disguises, because they refuse to show who they truly are. Troll accounts should only be used for those who are trying to help the people who are being misled into buying something that was not like they said, like they said the product should be. Like they're trying to buy some herbs or trying to buy some fruit, and they're trying to buy some clothes. They're trying to buy anything, and they're being scammed from somebody across the country. You see, and they don't know, or they're being misled into a wrong type of environment or culture or village, or they're being misled into living in a situation that's uncomfortable with them, with their family at home. You see? And so whatever the situation may be, the purpose of troll accounts is for those who don't want to identify themselves for helping the people. You see what I'm saying? They don't want everybody to know that I'm around here stalking different people's pages to bring about truth about who they are. And so they want to, they want to have a comfortable mask, and that's okay to play that game. But when you are a spiritual leader, it is misleading, because that's not who you are. You're not a spiritual leader if you have a troll account, if you have a fake mask, you going on people's pages, just saying different things because you want to say them in your normal name. You don't want other people to know that's what you're doing. When you are a spiritual leader, you are too busy being disciplined. I know, because I am one. You see, you don't have time for a troll account. You don't have time to hop on everybody's live. You don't have time to comment to everybody's live, on everybody's live, and everybody's comment in everybody's inbox. You don't have time to chop up 100 million YouTube video. Where's your time for self-mastery, self-mastery? Every day when I wake up, I begin by meditating, focusing on my breath, doing my yoga, doing light stretches, maybe a light workout, and then I go out into the fields. That takes about a 30-minute walk. I'm on the way there now. I collect my fruits on the way back. I get back, I nourish myself, I nourish my family. I do another breath exercise, and I might head to town and then go to the gym and work on myself. So you see what I'm saying? There isn't much time to troll anyone when you are a disciplined one, when you are truly a master, when you are mastering yourselves, disciplining yourselves, loving yourself completely. You don't have time to troll people. You see? But for those who are assisting the restoration through troll accounts, that is something different. And that's what I want to speak on about that topic real quick. It's not too much to go into on that. It kind of speaks for itself. Most of the times people say anything about people, they try to block that other person out and then talk. Because if they were truly in the light, they would be open to politely inviting the person to a discussion about what they feel, so that both consciousness can be sharpened. You see, that's what debates and talks about, so that both people can receive whatever they're supposed to receive. For me, I'm really submitted to life itself, and so I don't really have too much to debate. I only have things to give and to distribute from the light that's within me. And that's what people do. When people ask about, I'm going to check through the comments in 1 second. All right. Facts. And so, like I was just saying, for people who want to know what they exchange for when they exchange with Goku, is that I don't belong to myself. I belong to the circle of lights, which includes you all. And so everybody that has been supporting me and supporting the transformation that you see, supporting the skill and the talents and the breath work and the consciousness and the codes that are coming through I, what you have been doing is you have been my gardener. I am yours. And the light that comes through this body, the love that comes through this body that I shine on posts, videos, and messages in as many ways as I can, as I sing through chants, it is being nourished by the people who support my lifestyle. You see? What you are is a gardener, not a supporter. You're not a donor. You are a gardener watering the temple called Goku, for the mind to continue to be cleared, for the emotions to continue to be calmed, for the body to continue to be strengthened, and for the soul to continue radiating the light and love that you see and resonate with. If you do not resonate with it, I don't know why they are even on this page, people who come to the page and say they don't resonate and say he this and he that. Why are you even here? You must want to watch Goku. That's what this is. This is the channeling of Goku. This is the station of Goku, Aries, Ryu. And when you tune into this station, that is what you want to tune into and what you want to watch and what your soul is calling for, or you would not be tapped onto this screen. So always go within yourself and see what's actually happening here. You see, we have a lot of people who have been manipulated and misled in the world. You know, we live in a world where people don't want to be judged, but they judge everything they see. The moment you call something green, red, brown, the moment you call something tall or short, the moment you call something black or white, the moment you give a description of anything, you have now judged what it is. You see, so you live in a world of judging what you see or what you call observation. Observation is judgment. To get beyond that is to observe with no judgment, which means to focus on your breath and not focus on what you see. This is what meditation is about. It's about closing the gateways, your eyes. You see, your eyelids. You can never really truly close the eyes. You can only close the eyelids. The eyes are always open, always looking. The reason you don't see anything when you close your eyelids is because you're not fully connected to your soul, because they are always open. Your eyes never close, just the eye shutters. See? Another code for you. How's everyone feeling? I'm going to go through some comments real quick and see if you have any questions. The topic was troll accounts. I'm going to tap into some more things. I'm going to do a live later on discipline and emptying the temple. Can everyone hear me pretty well? What's going on, Zach? And just to retouch on it, spiritual leaders, teachers, holistic healers, shamans, anybody in these types of positions that are working to restore what has been broken within our human DNA, within our human consciousness, they should not have troll accounts, so they are a joke. You see? What do you need one for? You should be too busy healing people, working on yourself, disciplining yourself, stretching your own body, exercising your own mind and your body and your heart, and radiating your soul to the world around you. You should be too busy answering the call of those in need of assistance to be creating troll accounts. That's a whole, I can barely keep up with the one account I got from me working on myself. So I know when a person has 2 or 3 troll accounts, 5 different backup accounts. Come on, you are joking. You are no spiritual leader. You are no master. You are no healer. How do you have, you got 5, 6 different accounts. When do you have time to heal anyone or yourself? You see? You have to manage though. You know how hard it is to manage one account when you really focusing on people. I always, especially here in Honduras, I be in my inbox like, I'm gonna get to you as soon as I can, as soon as Wi-Fi pop back up, and then you have to respond to all those messages, and to give them valuable time and give them valuable information and take your time, make sure you send everything that you're supposed to send, to do that every day from 5 or 6 different accounts, and then get under a troll account, and then say things that you wouldn't say up under your normal healing page, up under your normal master teaching page, up under your normal spiritual leading page. You wouldn't say these things, or you wouldn't, you wouldn't project or express yourself this way. So you go project your shadow self to the world under troll, mask, hidden accounts, telling on yourself. So remember that everybody speaks for themselves with their frequency and their actions. You see? Now, if you are an investigator, and you're investigating for the people, and you're investigating to protect the minds and hearts and bodies of the people, then, you know, a troll account would be beneficial to a being like that. And they wouldn't be, you know, they don't have to worry about answering the call for, you know, detoxes and healing and guidance and where should I go and how should I live and meditation and breath exercise. They don't have to answer these types of questions. So they're not as busy with that. So they have more time to focus on investigating people who are lying about their lifestyle and getting people to come and, you know, spend their energy mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, in every way possible with them. That's why it's called a troll. Watch the movie. Troll accounts. You shouldn't even want one by the name of the damn thing. You got there, you know what I'm saying? Unless you know it's a mask. You see? If you know it's a mask, you know you're wearing your troll mask to go get those demons. That's what it is. Sometimes you got to wear your mask to go get that negative energy because you don't want to bring, you got to meet the energy where it's at. You see? You can't come to somebody that's throwing fish at you with your face wide open. You got to meet the energy where it's at. At least come with your hands up. At least we'll come with some type of protective barrier. And that's what the troll account is for some people who are going into these, you know, these vampires, these parasitic, toxic accounts, acting like they true healers, selling false herbs around the world, selling false hopes, false ideas, using the intelligence of creation, using the wisdom of nature to attract, using the herbs, the fruits, the healing, using the beauty and the arts of life to attract a people that are in desperate need of that circle of light, of that ocean, of those fruits, of the air, of that fresh air. You see? So that's what's happening, what we see today. There's a shift going on, and the shift is from a decaying, decomposed, devitalized state to a vitalized, nourished, electrified state where you're expanding, connected with the circle of life. You're growing mentally, emotionally, and you're raising the vibration of the reality that you experience. And that's the shift going on, which requires a shift of lifestyle, because that's your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is your lifestyle because your life exists within the circle of light. And the style of light that you choose is the reality that you consent to. So when you consent to the light that's in a deteriorating, toxic, dismantling state, which is needed for the new rebirth, when you consent to that lifestyle, then you recycle and you season that experience. When you consent to a lifestyle of restoring, building your temple, expanding your heart, taking care of yourself and loving on life, you consent to reality where your cells are thriving, growing, expanding, grasping new ideas. The live I'm going to do later is going to help a lot of you understand fasting and disciplining your cells and disciplining yourself to become a better being, and the importance of having an empty house. If you are full every night, you are never at rest. You never rest at night if your body is completely full, because it has to digest and hold all that food until you awaken. So during the digestion, and then it has to sit in the colon, whether it's ready to come out or not, until you awaken and are ready to release that matter. It is sitting in you as you sleep. So you sleep with shit in your body. And the goal is to try your best not to do that, to eat early enough and to eliminate early enough so that you can be empty every night while you rest. And I want to help people do that. And you can start inboxing me for those who are interested in detoxing and dreaming better and astral projecting and meditating deeper, which requires you to have an empty house. When a house is full to capacity, and I will say this again later, when a house has been filled to capacity, it does not matter how much light you shine in the house, you will still not see anything but darkness. When the house is empty, you can take a small candle and you can see the light shine across the room.